Hello students, welcome to today's maths class. Today we'll be discussing about combination and the problems related with probability using combination. Okay students, so what is the meaning of combination? Combination is nothing but it is selection of things. Combination is selection. The meaning of combination is selection of things in any order. Okay, so the formula for combination is NCR. Combination can be represented as NCR. So the formula is n factorial divided by r factorial times n minus r the whole factorial. This is the formula to calculate the combination. Or you can use this formula NPR divided by r factorial. Okay students, okay, you can pause the video and make a note. Combination is all about selection, forming a committee, a selection of people. Okay, all these comes under combination. Okay, the next is the problem. What is 10C1? As I told you, combination is represented by NCR. So 10C1, here n is 10, r is 1. So this can be written as, we'll use the formula for NCR is NPR divided by r factorial. Okay, what is NPR actually? NPR is nothing but if the first term is filled by 10, there is only one place, am I right? Because r is 1. So you have only 10 divided by r factorial. What is r actually? 1. So 10 by 1 will give you 10. Even you can use the calculator. It's completely fine. In the calculator, if you press 10C1, you will get the value as 10. Okay students, the next one, the value of 10C2. So here n is 10, r is 2. Okay, so now when you apply the formula, okay, NPR is nothing but I'm applying the formula NPR. What is NPR? If the first term is 10, the second term will be 9 divided by r factorial. What is r actually? 2 times 1. Okay, so 2 and 10 will get cancelled. 5. So 5 into 9 will give you 45. This is the answer. If you want, I'll explain with another example. Okay, you can just, these are the fundamental, fundamental concept of combination. Okay students, suppose I'm going to find the value of say for example we are going to find the value of 5C2. So I can write this as 5C2. I can write this as 5. Okay, and r is 2, right? So it is filled by 2 places, r times 4. 5 times 4 because it is filled only 2 places. If the first term is 5, the second term will be 4. Are you all following students? Again, this term will be divided by. Okay, so r is 2. So 2 factorial divided by 2 factorial. So I can write this as 2 factorial can be written as 2 into 1, right? So 2 into 1. So I'm just going to insert it here. Okay, 2 into 1. Okay, so 5C2 can be written as 5 times 4. How you got 5 times 4? Because r is 2. So I can write this as 5. The first term is 5. The second term will be 4. Divided by r is 2. So 2 factorial is 2 times 1. So basically I'm using this formula NPR divided by r factorial. Okay students, so which is equal to, so I can cancel this 2 and 4, am I right? 2 and 4 I can cancel. 1 2s are 2 and then 2 2s are 4. So I can write this as 2, right? 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So 5 multiplied by 2 will give you 10. You can just have a look how I have solved 5C2. Okay, I'll quickly explain. 5C2, the value of 5C2 is, the first term is 5 times 4. How 5 times 4? Because R is 2. If the first term is 5, the second term will be 4. Divided by R factorial. R factorial is 2 times 1. R factorial is 2 times 1. So I cancel 1 2s are 2, 2 2s are 4, which is 10. Understood, students? So this is the answer. Okay. So you can practice more problems from the textbook. Next we'll do some interesting problem. 4 people need to be selected from a class of 15 to help clean up the campus. How many different ways can the 4 people be chosen? Okay, so here the very important thing you have to notice is selection, selected. So selected means it relates with combination. Okay, so out of 15 people, you're going to select 4 person for campus cleaning. Okay, so for that what we will do, we'll apply the formula NCR. From 15 people, you're going to select 4. So it can be done in how many ways? 15C4 ways. It can be done in 15C4 ways. Okay, students. So combination is always related with selection. Okay. Here N is 15, R is 4. So 15C4, you can use the calculator and you can directly get 1365, or you can use the manual calculations. Here R is 4, right? So first term is 15, means it has to be filled till 4 terms. So 15 times 14 times 13 times 12. Okay, divided by R factorial is 4. Factorial can be written as 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, then 1 4 and 1 12 will get cancelled, 3, and then again 3 and 3 will get cancelled. 1 2s are 2. 14 divided by 2 will give you 7. So when you multiply, you'll get 1365 ways. So these many ways you can select the people. You can just pause the video and you can have a look. Okay, students, the next problem, okay, dealing with selection. In how many ways 4 person can be selected from among 9 person? So from among 9 person, 4 person is going to be selected. So solution here, N is 9, R is 4. So it can be done in how many ways? 9C4 ways, right? Which is equal to NCR. Right, students? NCR. So what is N actually here? We can do it in NCR ways. NCR ways. Okay, NCR ways. It can be done in NCR ways. So here N is 9, R is 4. So R is 4 and N is 9. How can we write in the formula? We'll be using the formula NPR divided by R factorial. Okay, so since R is 4, it has to be filled in 4 places. If the first term is 9, second term will be 8, third term will be 7, and fourth term will be 6. We stop till 6 because R is 4, divided by 4 factorial, which is 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. After simplification, you will get the total possible ways is 126 ways. Got it, students? So this is the concept of combination. A combination is selection of things. It could be of any order. Okay, here order doesn't matter. Okay, whereas in permutation you require the sequence. You need the sequence. Am I right? But in combination, we are not bothered about the order or the sequence. Okay, a combination, it could be a selection of things or choosing of things. The formula to calculate combination is NCR is equal to n factorial divided by r factorial times n minus r the whole factorial, or NPR divided by r factorial. So what is NCR? Number of things taken r at a time. Okay, so then we discussed about the problems. 10C1 is nothing but 10. You can just use your calculator. Then we discussed about 2 of the problems. Now we'll see how we are going to relate with probability using combination. Okay, we'll use probability using combination. Before that, we'll just go through how we are going to use, probability in terms of cards. Okay, cards, a deck of cards has 52, right? A pack of card consists of 52. Okay, there are total number of card is 52. So it is divided as like this: spade, you have club, you have diamond, you have heart. Okay, so diamond looks like this, heart looks like this, red in color, spade looks like this, club looks like this. Okay, students, and then totally how many spades you have? You have 13 spades, and total club you have is 13 club, total diamond is 13, and total heart is 13. Okay, you can have a look. Okay, and then how many kings you have in the spade? You have one king in that. Okay, you have one king, and then you have one queen, one jack, one ace, and the number is from 2 to 10 cards. 1 is called as ace, right? Number 1. Then club, similarly, you have one king, one queen, one jack, one ace, and the number is from 2 to 10. Same for diamond also. One king, one queen, one jack, one ace, and number card is from 2 to 10. For heart also. Okay, friends, you can just have a look. Okay, and each of the colors, that is diamonds, club, heart, and spade, is called a suit. Okay, so each of the colors, hearts, diamonds, clubs, spade, is called a suit. Okay, students, the king, queen, and jacks are called face card, which has the face on it. Okay, these are called face cards. Okay, you can make a note of it. All right, so just a simplification of what we have discussed. You have totally 52 playing cards. Out of that, you have black 26. Okay, because spade and club, it comes under black cards. So you have 13 plus 13 will give you 26 black cards, and then you have total 26 red cards. And in black cards, you have 13 spades and then 13 clubs. Okay, similarly in red cards, you have 13 hearts and 13 diamonds. Okay, and face cards, as I told you, it has face. So there are 4 suits. Am I right? Spade, clubs, hearts, and diamonds are called suit. So each suit, it has 3 face cards. So 3 multiplied by 4 will give you 12. Ace. Okay, in every suit you have ace, king, queen, jack, and the number card, as we discussed earlier. Okay, as we discussed earlier. Okay, students, you can just copy it. So don't get puzzled. So out of 52 cards, you have 26 black cards and 26 red cards. And you have 13 spades, you have 13 clubs, 13 hearts, 13 diamonds. Okay, the total face card is 12. Okay, friends, total face card is 12. You can just make a note. Now we will see the problem based on probability using combination. Okay, so the question is like this. 3 cards are drawn from a deck of 52 cards. what is the probability that they are all spades? 3 cards are drawn from a deck of cards, which means 3 cards you're going to select from 52 cards. So it's a combination problem. Okay, it's related with combination. But the question here is, what is the probability? So we have to find the probability. What is the formula to calculate probability? P of A is equal to N of A divided by N of S. Correct? So N of A is nothing but your favorable outcomes. N of S is your total possible outcomes. So what is your favorable outcomes? All the 3 cards should be spade. Okay, so all the 3 cards should be spade. So this can be written as, here, how many spade cards you have? Actually 13 spade cards. From that you are going to select 3 cards. Okay, so your N of A will be 13C3. N of A will be 13C3. Your favorable outcomes. And then what is the total possible outcome? Your N of S. N of S is nothing but total possible outcome, right friends? So from 52 cards, you are going to select 3 cards. That will be your N of S. Okay, students. So your N of A is 13C3. N of S is 52C3. Just substitute in the formula. P of A is equal to N of A divided by N of S. So N of A is 13C3 divided by 52C3. Finally, you will be getting 11 divided by 850. Okay, you can cross check. What is 13C3? Tell me, use your calculator and tell me what is 13C3. I'm just using the calculator. C3 286. Okay, you'll get 286 divided by 52C3. Tell me what is 52C3 quickly, students. $22,100. Correct. Divided by 22,100. 22,100. Okay. So both are divisible by 2. Right, friends? So when you divide by 2, you will get one answer. Okay, again it has to be further divided. You will be getting 11 divided by 850. If you want, we can try. So 286 divided by 286 divided by 2 will give you 143. 143 divided by 22,100 divided by 2 will give you 11,050. 11,050. Okay, 11,050. Again, both are divisible by, it should be divisible by certain number, right? Correct, friends? So 143 we'll just see divided by 13, you'll get 11. Yes. 11,015, we'll see 11 whether it is divisible. 11,050 divided by 13 will give you 850. Yes. So both these numbers are divisible by 13. So the final answer is 11 by 18. Sorry, 11 by 850. You can have a look. So this is the probability of selecting all 3 cards are spades. Okay, I'll quickly tell you. 3 cards are drawn from a deck of 52 cards. What is the probability that they all are spades? Probability means you have to use the formula n of a by n of s. But 3 cards are drawn from a deck of 52 cards. So it is related with combination. Okay, so n of a, the favorable outcome is whatever cards you are going to draw, it should be spade. So from 13 spades, how many spades you have totally? Spades, you have 13 spades, right? You have 13 spades. So from 13 spades, you're going to draw 3 cards. That will be your favorable outcome. And your total possible outcome. Totally, there are 52 cards in a deck of cards. Okay, there are totally 52 cards in a pack. So from 52, you're going to select 3. It can be done in 52C3 ways. This is your n of s. So 13C3 divided by 52C3. The final answer will be 11 by 850. This is the answer. Okay, students, similarly, you have the same question. 3 cards are drawn from a deck of 52 cards. What is the probability that none is a club? So how many clubs you have totally actually? Clubs, you have 13 clubs. Am I right? But none is a club means what you have to do is you have to subtract from 52. Okay, so totally you have 52 cards. So 52 minus 13 will give you 52 minus 13 will give you 39. Okay, students. Okay, so from 52 cards, you subtract 13 cards will give you 39 cards. Okay, so your favorable outcome will be 39C3 divided by 52C3. Your answer will be 703 divided by 1700. This is the answer. Okay, students. So today we discussed about combination and how we are applying the concept of combination in probability. There are many problems from your textbook. Okay, students. I will send you the photos in the group messenger or I will upload in Really. Okay, so if you have the textbook, you can solve these problems from your textbook. Please take page number 1821. You can take problem number example problem 5, example 6. Okay, and then example 7. Okay, in this problem, example 6, you can use probability using combination, or directly you can take page number 1830, and in that also you can do problem number page number 1829, problem number 18, example 18. You can do it. And then exercise 18D, you can do 9th problem. I have done 2 problems here. 9th problem, subdivision A, subdivision C I have done. So you can do subdivision B, subdivision D. Okay, students. And then next, in my next video, I'll be teaching you some of the problems related with the balls. Okay. And then you can also do problem number 15. Okay. Thanks for watching the video and have a great day. Bye-bye.